Today, I just want to talk a little bit about why Juan Soto is one of the best players in the world. This is a perfect example of it right here. This is what great players do. This is great. Uh, Greatness. This is what you see here. Like it really doesn't get much better than this. And I'm a Red Sox fan, and I mean, this guy is amazing to watch play the game. Um, and we'll talk a little bit about pitch style too here today. First of all, situation, bottom of the sixth, 1-0 Kansas City. We're at home here for the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Both teams looking approaching the playoffs here. We're at about 100, 135 games played, maybe right around there, and it's been a long season for everybody, right? Um, 2-2 count. We got a 2-2 count here. Cole Reagan's on the mound. Cole Reagan's is a very good pitcher, very good arm. I think he's got 4 or 5 pitches that he throws very, very well. He's had a good year this year, and he's only going to keep getting better. So I'll just roll it here for a second. So this is what I got. Doesn't look like it feels very good at all, right? If I was a Yankees fan, I mean, this is, you don't want to see this at all ever, but I mean, if I'm a Yankees fan, no, it wasn't even off the knee, it was off the foot. Either way, not something you want to see. Um, but this is a good point here, right? Uh, Pitch style, even in the MLB, right? It is extremely, like, the best players in this game can adjust instantly, okay? And this is exactly what Juan Soto does here. And as a pitcher, you want to force the hitter to try and make an adjustment because it is hard. It is hard to make an adjustment on the fly in an at bat. So, I mean, if you're late, or sorry, if you he rolls over 84 mile an hour, change up maybe. Rolls over 84 mile an hour change up on the inner half. Smushes it off his foot. Doesn't feel very good. Okay. Everybody here, well, they see that he rolled it over. He pulled it like down the first baseline. He's early on the pitch. Okay. Early on an 84 mile an hour changeup means he's on time for the fastball. So I probably wouldn't throw him that because he's probably gonna hit that. He's probably on time for that. Um, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw him my best pitch. I'm gonna throw him like a nasty breaking ball left on left that's gonna start at him and break away from him down and away because it's slower than my changeup and it also stays out of his bat path, right? So this is gonna be a nasty pitch too, especially after what we just saw in that first swing. We should have him here. Like we should have some soft contact, right? I'd say it's definitely wasn't his best pitch. I mean, that's what he was trying to do, right? He was trying to give him a real good one here. Left it a little middle of the plate there, a little hanger. But either way, the ability to adjust right there and stay on that pitch is what why this guy is phenomenal to watch hit. And this is good to note here too, right? Where does he look? He looks at the ball a little bit. He looks at his dugout and he fires up his dugout, right? I wish you could see a little more there. He's not looking at the pitcher. He's not looking to embarrass anybody on the other team. He's looking at his guys. The guys that he just played 140 games with, the guys that he just worked all year with, ignites his dugout. Ignites. This is what you can do, right? This is what you can do. Momentum is so important in baseball too. Um, like keep momentum on your side. Look at your dugout. Keep like get the momentum going, right? Like if that's how you momentum is a real thing in team sports, individual sports. It's human nature almost momentum. Um, but when if you're looking out at the pitcher or into the other dugout, right? Like that's how you wake them up. That's you give them momentum. Like look at your dugout, get your team going, and let them do it on their own, right? Like that's a winning culture right there. And I mean, and I'm not saying that because I'm a pitcher either. Like if you're a pitcher, right? Like you can if you make a big pitch, you can their big strikeout, you can light up your dugout. Like it can be exciting, right? And on the other hand, right? Like I've seen it plenty of times where you don't make it about your team and you make it about the other team and taking them down or something, and you fire them up and you wake a you just you give them a reason to keep fighting. Um, Something to say about pitching here, right? This is the pitchability, and this is big. We've seen him fall a bunch of times already. Big league pitch style, right? 84 mile an hour changeup on the inner half, early on it, rolled it over. I'm not gonna throw him a fastball because if I throw him a fastball, he's probably gonna hit it out. Based on that swing, he needs to adjust. He needs to make a significant adjustment in order to keep this next pitch here, which is slower and is less favorable for his bat path, the breaking ball. It is kind of a little bit of a hanger, but he still needs to make that adjustment. If he doesn't make that adjustment, it would be the same thing. He would hit the ball right back into his foot, and that's the best players adjust instantly, and they have a good approach. And if he like, I mean, you wouldn't see this out of Juan Soto, but like, say you're pitching anybody, throw him a fastball, and they're late. They're 10 years late on the fastball. They foul it. I'm a right-handed batter. Uh, if I hit it down the first baseline, like I smoke the dugout on the first base side, I have to make a big adjustment to now hit that next fastball, right? Like big adjustment. So if I can, a lot of the time, you're going to benefit from just giving them another fastball. Greg Maddux went to a sports psychologist because he wanted to learn about the mental side of the game. Like he figured he didn't work to improve mentally, so he reached out to a sports psychologist to try and do so. Um, and the mental toughness to hit that ball off your foot, like regather yourself, and then come back to the dish and do this in the sixth inning to take the lead. God. And he's a good teammate. That's the analogy for life right there, right? Adjustability. You got to be adjustable. You never know when something's going to come up, something's going to change. You just got to continue. You got to be consistent. You got to be confident, and you got to be ready. Um, and if you're adjustable, if you're capable of adjusting, then you'll be okay. And I got a quote from Coach Palma here for those that know Coach Palma, but if you don't, I'm sure someday you'll see him a little bit. But life's about being a good teammate, right? Why not? If you know what it takes to be a good teammate, you'll be a happy camper. You'll have happy people around you. You'll have a good setting around you. Look at this. Life's about being a good teammate. That's all for today. Thank you. I think I already touched on this a little bit about being a good teammate and how that can relate to life. But in life too, like, lift your people up. Don't make it about tearing others down. Don't make it about tearing your people down. You can criticize your people if you believe that, um, it's warranted, but there's also a way to do it. There's a respectful way and a disrespectful way, so keep that in mind. But uh, lift the people up around you, and let that be your focus. And apply that to everything you do, and you'll be happy.